Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. This is Kim Hui coming to you live from Diamond Bar area in California. And I've been working all day in the office. So today I thought I'll do something different. I need to come out to nature and breathe the fresh air and greet everybody. It is indeed very exciting time that we're living in right now, especially in a world of three. And so what I like to do at this call is, oftentimes as I look at my lifestyle, as I look at the way we live in our world, in the space that we live in, sometimes we take for granted of how the business is built. So what I like to do today is kind of like share a little bit of how this business built, because sometimes when I've been in the industry for 30 years, as some of you heard my story, in the direct marketing space. And so oftentimes we take it for granted how we build, how we work. And so as you know that our launch event is coming, I would urge everyone to participate in it, and I'll share with you why. So anyway, coming back to this, I get to be in this space that to work the business from home, and build a global platform, a global business. And so with that said, I want to kind of like articulate the importance of why and how we build our business. And so business is built based on people and based on belief. And so with that said, the event that's coming up in Salt Lake City, our launch event. Now, there's only one time a company will launch, which is in Salt Lake City in May 22nd to the 24th. That will be the USA launch. Now in Asia, we have a launch event happening in June 12 to 14 in Hong Kong. Okay, so let me kind of explain to you. Every business has its own little unique flair on how we build and the importance of these events. So the events are meant for us to get together, to learn, to grow, to bond, especially what we've been through the last 3 years. And so with that said, this company we're launching in May. And the reason why you will want to plug in and have your team to plug in is several fold. Number one, events is how we build a business, because we all, especially nowadays, we all work from home. But having us collectively getting together in a space, the energy that's exchanged, the information that's exchanged, that is going to help you catapult your business. Because through events, we build that connection. Through events, we gain that believability of what this business is about. We learn information. And so the title of the call is to rally for the event. That, especially with a major event that's coming up, that is in which how we build. I want you to think about this. We are not a franchise business per se, but we are not a franchise business. But let's just say that if you were in a franchise business, let's say, I don't know, whatever franchise that might be, the franchisees will go to conventions. Why? Because they want to get together, learn from one another, learn from how other people are succeeding, learn some of the trade secrets, learn some of the information, learn some of the product. So in a convention, that's when people begin to connecting the dots. It's one thing we got involved with the business opportunity in the very beginning, but it's a whole different thing when we invest our time in an environment that's conducive to dream, that's conducive for learning, for bonding. So I couldn't tell you how important it is. And I will share this with you. When I being in the industry for so long, there have been times in my career. I still remember many years ago when I was a broke entrepreneur. I would gather whatever pennies, clean my piggy bank and get an airfare back in those days. We'll hobble to Detroit, Michigan, and to attend a convention. I didn't have much production. I wasn't making much money, but I wanted change. I wanted my life to change. I wanted to learn. I wanted to grow. I wanted to find out, people in this space, how they're succeeding. It's one thing when we learn through Zoom. There's a whole different dynamic happens when we human beings, when we are in the same space, in the same environment, whereby we get to exchange of energy. We learn from one another. So I remember, this is many years ago. I didn't have the money, but I find whatever ways to buy the airfare, to buy the tickets, to attend a convention. And that's how I gone through my 30 years of journey of being in this space. And I could tell you my very first convention I went to, I think it was like 10,000 people back in those days. Is huge, you know? And so when I was sitting in there, I felt, wow, how little did I know about this industry. I had no idea that this industry, hearing stories from people from all walks of life that are involved. I'm like, my gosh, I stumbled upon a gold mine. And so because of that environment, that as I go back home and build my business and charter on my course, no matter what challenges I face, no matter what obstacles I face, I always will connect to which I heard from the events, the information that I gained from it. So it is an ever-growing process in building a business. And like I said earlier, we only have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for a launch event. And so with that said, we're gonna have a lot of incredible speakers. And let me say this, the event that the company is preparing, first of all, we're grateful that the company is investing in it, that for those people who purchase a founder's pack, that the company actually give you 3 event tickets. In all my years of platform in the past, I have to buy event tickets to attend. Now the company is investing that for us to go attend the event. Okay, so when you buy a founder's package, you have 3 tickets. When you buy a business builder, you have 2 tickets. When you buy an intro or premium package, that comes with 1 event tickets for you to attend. So you just got to get yourself there and get a hotel room, share a hotel room. I tell you, I mean, in my trying days in this career, I remember there were times, I've seen people sleeping in the car. I mean, we don't encourage this, okay? But there are people that were so hungry. When you're so hungry to wanted to make a change, I would encourage you to be at the events, because what we are putting together is an all-star cast of this industry. What I mean by that is that never before, I have never ever been involved in a business platform that you have legends, literally legends, that are people that have built tremendous organizations worldwide that are with us here at 3. They will be sharing the stage. They will be sharing the years of wisdom. They'll be sharing how they build. You never know. It could be from a legend, or it could be from a brand new person that have just achieved become a 3-star. Maybe it's just 1 or 2 words that they said that just lighten up that spark. There's something in you. And so I would really encourage everyone to participate in that, especially when the companies is actually investing that and giving us event ticket to attend the event. And also, furthermore, for those of you that really want to learn, kind of expand your horizon of what is possible in this platform, in the global marketplace, I definitely would encourage you to attend the Hong Kong event. I am attending the Hong Kong event. Let me kind of share with you, like, for example, I myself bought a founder's package. So the company has awarded me 3 tickets, right? 3, okay? 3 tickets. So I'm going to use 1 ticket of mine for the event in Salt Lake City. Then I'm going to use the other tickets of mine for my Hong Kong event. And so we are actually, the company will be announcing shortly. I don't know if it's announced yet, a special promotion, a special special something, okay, special announcements, I would say, that where you could actually earn to have a free room in Hong Kong for the Hong Kong event. So that should be forthcoming. And I think the next speaker, the next person that's going to share with you little details about how you could do that. And so I just want to take the time to share with everyone. I know that we have a lot of people just came on. Perhaps some of you have experience in this industry. Perhaps some of you don't have the experience in this industry. It doesn't matter. Come, be a part of this. Some of us been locked down all these years, for the last 3 years. Some of us are just, when we're tired of whatever's happening, the narrative's happening, we want to get together. We want to connect. We want to learn. We want to grow. So I would encourage everyone to invest in yourself. That's why I want to take time to come on a call and just to share with you the importance. That's how I build. And the other thing, a story I want to share with you is this. I remember this is in the previous platform, 2 previous platforms. I remember in the beginning, I brought like 6 people to an event, okay? And the 6 people, we got really pumped up. We got really excited. From the 6 people, the next event, we had over 200 people at the event. And then we went back and we go and build and we, take the stuff that we learned. It's not too much of only learning, but it's through osmosis. In the energy that you are able to absorb, you're able to assimilate from the events. You take it back home with that credibility, with that believability in your heart. You say, you know what, I'm going to do this, and no matter what we face, we're going to do this. And so, especially, I'm really super excited that we're seeing so many amazing testimonials of the product. And even for myself, my father, right now, I'm at one of my homes taking care of my dad, who's 97 years old. Today is his third day, I believe, taking Vitalite. My dad at 97, oftentimes I see his skin is shedding, just peeling, off. But by the third day, the shedding of his skin, I'm jumping all around, but it has reduced by over 90%, which is remarkable. And so, anyways, what I'd like to do is this. We know we got remarkable products. We know we got a platform that's unparalleled to any that's in the marketplace right now. We have a CEO that's determined to build a multi-billion-dollar company before. And more importantly, we have a team of leaders that are here to serve. We have a team of us that are dedicated to make this work for all of us. So I'm super excited. I've been working all day inside the house, in the office. So today I decided, come out. And not only that, I just think that oftentimes, because I've been doing this for so long, I take it for granted of how we do business, how we work. And that's why I want to come out today, come out in nature, and just to share with you. And I invited a few of my friends to kind of share with you guys why you need to be a part of this, why you want to be, you don't need to be, why you will want to be a part of this, why you will want to come to the event. And so we have the first lady I'm going to call out. She actually is from Missouri, and she went from a elementary school teacher to be one of the legends, incredible builder and a leader in this space. And she's been in the industry for 25 years. So with that, let's welcome our beautiful Amy Dunlap, all the way from Missouri. So hi, Amy.
Hi, Kim. How are you?
Good. How are you? I love your bright smile and always lit up your face. So, Amy, would you share with everyone, the audience, why is it important for them to plug in, and what is happening with your business and how you're promoting the event to your team?
Yeah, Kim, I'm so excited. Thank you for everything. And you just have so much light around you. So I'm just so grateful for you and how we've all come together. But I would say for me, we are really promoting the event just down into our downlines, because I think that so much of network marketing is experience versus knowledge. It's so many times I'll be like, I just can't really put words around it. And I think that I just want to slow down and be kind of serious for a minute, because I feel like we are really on to something with 3 International. And this is my 25th year in business. And I've never seen things quite like what I see right now. And it's almost like magnetic, I would say, in a sense. And I think that sometimes we have this feeling of, I really want to do this. I know I can do it. But getting around the other people and experience it, I think, helps us to take inspired action. And Kim, I really want to edify you for a minute, and Samson and Daniel, because I feel like there's just something about what we have going on that has to do with this overall collaboration. And I think that when I was first looking at 3, trying to make a decision, what am I going to do? I think we all did that. We all have to look and decide about what we're going to do. And I had met you. You had walked into a room, and I literally said within myself, just because there was something about your presence, I didn't know who you were, but I literally said within myself, just because of your mannerism with your team, I thought, please let that be her. And I think that what I feel, because I think it's a feeling, and what I want to just express is what's so different, I think, about 3 is that we really are just trying to go out and change and touch lives. And it's not like this competition, this pounding of the chest. It's just this, let's go out and help humanity. And I think that can only be caught. And I just think that we need to be in each other's presence so we can experience that. So, and I know that sometimes we're tight on money. I know money can be an issue, but sometimes, all the time when money is an issue, it's because we need to make a change. We need to do something different.
Right.
And so I would just encourage you to step out, make that change. Every great leap in my business, there's always been a turning point, and it's always been an event. And so as for me and my team, we will be there.
That is awesome. Thanks, Amy. And it's so true. I remember as a trying entrepreneur many years ago, I mean, like I said earlier, I would like break my piggy bank and collect enough money to buy airplane tickets to go to a convention. And, you know, Amy, thanks for what you do. I'm really blessed to be surrounded by beautiful people such as yourself. So thank you so much, Amy.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. And so, folks, the next person, we're going to now bounce from Missouri to Austin, Texas. So in Austin, Texas, we're the beautiful couple, George and Adrianne Ruiz. George, as some of you heard his story, he's a computer analyst before this direct marketing space. And Adrianne is a personal trainer and a coach for wellness, health, and wellness coach. So from Austin, Texas, let's welcome George and Adrianne. Your camera's off. There we go. Are you coming?
Did you get it?
Okay.
Okay, here we are. All the way.
George.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, how are you?
Guys?
We're so excited to be on here on this call, especially because, well, we are talking about the events. Events has changed our life. My first event, my car has 4 bad tires. We had to drive like 5 hours. and then we were 3 cars driving, and 1 car was in front, the other one in the back in case something happened to me. And that was funny, driving like 4 or 5 hours in Florida. And then, but interesting, that event changed everything, because just probably about a month or 2 after that event, I was in a 6-figure income already, on a 5-figure per month. And that changed our life. And the reason is because the event gives you so much power to your soul that, you know, this is for real. These people are for real. And I have to say, give thanks to you guys, because you and Samson have been an incredible inspiration. Actually, I knew about you when I saw you come into the room. I have seen one of your videos, and I told Adrianne, we are her project. And said, what do you mean? But because I always follow, as soon as I found the first time in a publication that you were earning 7-figure per month. And by the way, let's set a disclaimer: the money you're going to make depend on your own efforts. This is network marketing. I want to say that.
That's right.
Anyway, I of course I start following you on the internet and different videos, etc. And you were an inspiration for us. That's why when you came into that room, I right away say that. But anyway, but that brings us to events. Events is where we really are going to see the reality of the potential of who we can be. Right. And one of the coaches that I had said that for every person that you have an event, you may be adding $1,000 in income per year. And if it's a personal, you could be adding $1,000 a month or more. That's why it's so darn important to have people at the event, because they also are going to increase their belief and everything about the company, the people that are around, etc. And this company is so unique because I've been in network marketing for a long time. I never joined a company that was in the early stages, because we wanted to make sure that the company was going to survive in the first 2 years, that the products were not killing anybody, things like that, that you have to make sure they're okay. And but here we trust Daniel Pico. I know him for many years. I know who he is. And of course, we know Dr. Dan. We know his background. I knew that we have those were my 2 security blankets, I would say, because I knew them. And of course, you add a 3rd security blanket because I knew what you were in the network marketing industry and in the direct sales industry. And it's why I got so excited. And I'm talking about belief. Adrianne always talk the importance of conventions and beliefs.
Yeah. Okay. Well, George, you're so funny. Did they really followed you in a car to make sure?
Yeah,
you're okay?
They follow me to make sure you're okay. And then looking at the tires, etc. But anyway, that was funny.
You know what's interesting? Every single one of you guys who's on here, this is our first rally we're doing to convention. And I want you to know, like, if you say yes and commit to going now, and several of you have free tickets already, so you really don't have like a reason not to, other than getting organized and, you know, finding the babysitter and how you're going to get there and hotel and all that. So once you get that, you guys, I think it's game over, because you know what, the way that I see this right now, we're still in pre-launch, and the actual launch of 3 is happening at this event. So it would be like you saying, hey, I am a global founding member of 3. And if you don't go, oh my gosh, that's like not showing up to the very first board meeting of your brand new international company. So you don't want to
can you imagine, Adrianne? Right, Adrianne, can you imagine? Like, look, we will be a $1 billion company. And so when we become a $1 billion, you look back, go, oh my God, I was at the launch event. What a amazing story. I'm sorry, continue, please.
No. I'm glad you got excited, because that's what I said to George. I said, who would miss this? Like, who in their right mind would miss this? Like, you don't want to be that guy or girl, you know what I mean? So much of when I think about the very first event I ever went to, and this was 15 years ago, because I enrolled at a restaurant and I had to find a babysitter for my kids, because the global event for that company was 4 days after I enrolled. Wow. So I had no idea. But I remember I was sitting at the table in that restaurant, and they'd gone through the numbers with me, and they said, how much money do you want to make? And I said, as much as I can. And they said, okay, then you need to go to this event. And I thought to myself, I said no. I literally said no at first. I'm like, I can't. Like, I'm a single mom. I've got 4.5-year-old twin girls. My whole paycheck already goes to the nanny. Like, I don't know. I can't just pick up and go. And they're like, there's got to be a way. If you want to be a 6 or 7 figure earner, you'll figure it out. And boy, that struck me, because I was like, you know what? That is true. Sometimes we're like cold, lukewarm, or we're hot, hot, hot. I love when Samson puts on all the things, hot, 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 for the next colleague. It's so true. You don't want to be lukewarm in your business. You want to be hot, hot, hot. And so you got to strike while the iron is hot, is what Amy Dunlap would say. So I did that. I found a way, man. And I took 4 people with me. And out of those 4, we all were really great income earners in that company, you guys. And so it pays to play, and it pays to show up. And if you show up, you will build an incredible business. So the belief will come. And like you, Kim, my first event, I think I was like mind blown. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much bigger than me. Yep. This is so much bigger than my tiny little goal I had of making an extra $1,000 a month. It was like all of a sudden the whole roadmap was laid out for me, and I knew the tracks to run on to build a great business because I went to that event. And it just started making me more convicted in what I had decided to do. And so I always say this, you guys, I think where there is clarity, there is confidence, and where there's confidence, there's an equal amount of commitment. And that's why we show up to events. So don't miss this. This is our first big board meeting, you guys. Don't miss this. And especially don't miss Hong Kong either. The first international showcase that I went to, like a big event in Singapore, I was like, oh my gosh, I really do own a global business. Yep. I better show up like I do. And so I'll tell you what, it makes a big difference, you guys. So we're excited. We're ready to go. I'm going to follow behind George's car, make sure he gets there. No, I'm kidding. We're flying. We're flying.
Yeah, we're flying.
All right. Thank you so much. That is so beautiful sharing. You know, and I want to say this, over the last 30 years, you know, all the people that have hit 7-figure in this industry, they go to the events, they bring to the team to the events. So this is a true calling of calling you out in that. What is it you want to accomplish? Now, obviously, there are people that came here just because of product. They want to have wellness. They want to have, you know, a balance, a more healthier lifestyle. That's wonderful. But for those of you that they came here to this platform to say, I want to change my life, I want to look at this as a business, an opportunity to turn my life around financially, then I will encourage you to come. Just like what George and Adrianne are saying, it's not a logical mind business. This is, to me, the entire 30 years, it's an experiential learning journey. It's not like you go to school and you learn logically. These are kind of stuff that you have to go in and to experience people's story, people sharing. And it might not be even their sharing. It's just being in that space. You know, we're all energetic beings that when you're in that space, you feel, you observe, you connect. And so I couldn't even say more about that. I hope you feel me. I'm sorry about this shadow. I have an umbrella on top of me so that I could see all of you on screen. And so let's do this. I'm going to now bounce a call to Samson, who, all of you know Samson. I mean, who's instrumental with me in the previous platform in building a multi-billion-dollar company. And so Samson's now coming to you live from Chino Hills, California, and he will give a little detail about how you go about with the ticket that the company's giving you, how you go about to register yourself for the event. So, and Samson, you might want to share with people how important it is, and not only important, like what would the event do to your business? So Samson, take it away.
Yeah, thanks, Kim. And thank you, Amy, George, and Adrianne. It's been a fantastic day. Very excited about the call. And, many years ago when I first started, I was told, you know what, you're not in the business until you've been to the convention. That's very important. I think one thing, having worked with Kim and really had a very good experience in my career in network marketing, is that first, it's about getting the bodies in the room. Because in a business, you need a system, right? A business is the idea that you don't have to work by yourself all the time. There's something you can leverage. So events is one of the major things. And it's not only you, but you got to bring people. So, and then let the event do the work for you. And all my years working with Kim, planning events, doing events all over the world, it is always about spending hours and hours before the event, maybe even months before the event, playing out, make sure there's substance, make sure, we have something to give to people who are looking. And all of you are looking, even me, still looking to learn more and do more and find that, find the nuggets that really can turn our business into massive success. Okay. So now it's been amazing, working with Kim and Daniel, the company, very generous. Anybody who bought a package has a ticket, minimum one ticket. So I'm going to go over that real quick for all of you. So if you have bought a package since the inception up until April 30th. So what's today? The 6th? Oh my gosh, all of you got to run, you can build more. Anybody who joins between even besides February 20th to now, but from now until April 30th, they get, for example, premium intro pack, they get 1 ticket, business builder pack 2 tickets, founder pack 3 tickets. And those tickets, like Kim mentioned earlier, it could be interchangeable between the Salt Lake City event or the Hong Kong event. So why 3 tickets for the founder pack? And many of you have bought the founder pack. And the reason is, don't bring just yourself, bring somebody else with you. And also you have more tickets to share with team if they need it. And that's already, I think, like the Hong Kong ticket is like $180. Okay, so that's big money right there. Now, once you have the ticket, once you bought the pack or your team has bought the pack, all you have to do is email events@iii.earth with your ambassador ID number and the pack that you bought, and they will get back to you to give you some code where you can go into the website to register. So for the Salt Lake City website, it's www.32023.com for the Salt Lake City event. Again, it's 32023.com. Now, for the Hong Kong event, it's 32023hk.com. So those 2 are the websites you go to register. And, the company actually, they'll be sending it out, the flyer tomorrow on the 3-wall. So you want to do that for Salt Lake City. You want to register by May 5th with your code that you received. And then for the Hong Kong event on the 14th. Now, I'm going to bounce again, though. Here's something amazing. Now, in Salt Lake City, it's just a ticket. You go to the event, you book your own hotels. There's a lot of hotels around. And now my advice is a little from experience, okay, is that you book the hotel. If you're working with leaders, book the same hotel as them. Let me tell you, it's one thing, okay? It is a little add-on, okay? Here's a little secret, but it's not real secret, but this is how it should work. And the best practice is that at these events, yes, you see, all the amazing things that the company has done and will do, all the executives. Then you see the top leaders up there, like Kim mentioned, people who have years and years of experience. But you know what though? We're the even, how should I say, the more amazing things that you can learn is outside of the event or after the event. Maybe in somebody, maybe in the coffee shop with certain leaders that you admire, that you work with. Here's a chance to get close to them. I have to say, I just want to tell a quick story because it makes a lot of, it kind of drives the point. I was in Argentina once, and I saw this couple. They flew all the way from Toronto. And then they asked, Samson, can you, I know it's late, it's 11 o'clock at night, but can you meet up with us and just share with me how you build a business? So I say, well, I'm thinking, wow, they flew all the way from Toronto, from the north to all the way to the south, to Buenos Aires, Argentina. So you know what? We sat there and talked for a couple hours, till late in the morning, all right? I mean, I could have talked until the sunrise, but, they were tired, but it's those little time, those special times that you have with certain people where you really can ask the question you were dying to ask, and maybe that you'll catch just that little blip of, oh, that's how it is. Oh, the light bulb goes on. So anyway, I just sorry about the sidetrack, but that's something that me and Kim have done, and many of our leaders have done over the years, where literally, for example, maybe there's a hotel suite, in the suite, there's a living room that teams, maybe 15, 20, 30, maybe even 40 to 50 people at a time, every half hour, jump into the room and they rotate, they're lining up out in the hall just to learn. So those after hour events are very important. I hope that all of you are planning. And, if you don't have them, like my first meeting, my first convention, I didn't know what to do. I go there, I see everything's great, but I didn't know about the other meeting. So just a little tip. So all of you should plan it. Now, for the Hong Kong, there's hotel. I was just talking about hotel rooms, right? Let me see here. Here we go. We have a Hong Kong hotel promotion. Oh my gosh. So, okay, let me see. Here we go. Okay. So the Hong Kong event, June 13th to 14th, you need to arrive a day before minimum to register. So, it's like it takes a day to fly from North America to Hong Kong. So you need to leave a day or two before, okay? And then this promotion is from April 3rd to the 14th, 11:59 p.m. Mountain time. So look, there's a few things you can do to get a room. The company have reserved a few hotels. Hong Kong is a big place, a lot of fancy hotels. But the convention center, it is closer to the airport. Now, what you're going to do is first you could get a hotel room, special rate, aside from your ticket, since you have a ticket already from the package that you bought. It's $200 per person, double occupancy. So if you want a room, it's for the 2 nights. Also, the ticket price, the ticket for Hong Kong, it comes with the 2 meals and a dinner. And then now, so of course, first, number one, you can pay $200 per person, double occupancy. And when you register, you can also put in the person that you want to room with. Okay, so when you register. Number two, another way to get the room for free for this one ticket, one person double occupancy is between between April 3rd and the 14th, generate 1,600 PSV, personal sales volume. So for example, if you sign up 2 founders pack between April 3rd and May 14th, boom, you got your room. Just find a roommate. Okay. Now, if you do double that volume, that 3,200 PSV, you get the whole room. Is that good or what? Now, I'm not going to tell you how many people to pack in the room. That's up to you. But to claim it, just know that you want to get that going right away. And actually, this is a great behavior to drive in our business, is to go tell more people about it, grow more in your business. People are doing that, North America and Asia. Like Kim said, you must go to the Hong Kong event. It's something else when you do international, when you see the hunger on these people's faces. Now, again, once you have this, you have reports, so you can see how many CVs you've done. So what happened is that you can, again, go to you can email events@iii.earth. All right, so get your promotional code and then go to the website to register with your promotional code. Other than that, of course, our customer service at the company is super friendly. I've been getting so many positive reviews from everybody who works with them to take care of the problem. They've been amazing. So these are the two amazing promotions that's happening. This is a chance from now until the convention, either if you're gonna, April 30th for the Salt Lake, but May 5th, 14th for Hong Kong event, to really push the business forward. You're gonna see a lot of things. There's gonna be a lot of substance. But like for example, how many of you want to know where we're going for the incentive trip? Sorry, I cannot.
Are we spilling the beans? Okay,
No,
let's
no,
not,
no,
hold on. Okay, let's not spill the beans. But guys, there's really lots of exciting stuff happening. Thank you, Samson. Any more to add, Samson?
No, back to you, Kim. We're good.
All right. Thank you, guys. You know what? The flyer that Samson just mentioned, that will be blasted available. There's a little thing I would like to clarify. We'll do that on the before we blast that flyer out. So, folks, there you have it. I just want to sum it up. Kind of like listening to all the leaders talking about the events. The book Chicken Soup for the Soul, the event is chicken soup for your business. It's chicken soup for your soul for this business journey. So and I think Amy touched upon it, or even George or Amy, all of them touch upon that. The event is about discovering, not someone telling you. By going to event as such, you're gonna find that spark to discover your potentiality, your potential, discover your potential to really, to not only to make money, but to really to make a difference. And let me, and the other aspect I want to share with you is this. There is something very magical about 3 International. Never have I seen that there are so many legends in the space within the direct selling space that are part of 3. These people, other company would have paid them to get involved, but they are all here. I could not explain it, but they'll be sharing their stage. They'll be pouring their heart out. And I could tell you this, the last couple of months, that I've been very blessed the last 30 years in this industry. And as this is very personal, and I want to share this with you. I took my father out from the skilled nursing facility. I took him home and I want to take care of him instead of him at the hospital. And so I realized that it's a full-time job. It takes a lot of work, a lot of love, and it's a full circle of life. For me, I raise a baby when my baby needs my time, my attention all the time. Now with a 97-year-old dad, it takes even a lot more time, and so it's different. And I want to say this because I watched my father, couldn't walk as well as he did. And as I looked at him and talked to him, I said, Dad, what are some of the things that you wish you've done when you were younger? What are some of the places that you wish you had took time to see? And so as we reflect that to my fellow entrepreneur, this is an opportunity for us to really experience life. The event is part of life, part of the business. So I encourage you, for those of you that could make it to the event, come. Let's connect. Let's learn and grow and bond with each other, because we don't want to when we're old age at 90 years old, hopefully with the product we still be strong, but when we get old, we don't want to say, what, I wish I had an opportunity to go experience life, to see more, touch more, view more, experience more. So I think I said enough, and I look forward to really having you guys there. And I'm very grateful for all the incredible leaders we have right here. And I'm thankful for Amy, George, Adrianne, Samson, Holly, everyone, all of you, Lance, all of you that are putting forth the effort, Mike Beal, Larry Lane, all of you that are at the very beginning, in the forefront of charging ahead. And so I look forward to meeting all of you. If you haven't registered yet, we get the flyer. We're going to show the flyer. We give you precise, concise instruction on how to register for the event. And again, the last thing I will sum it up is this. The event is about content and putting the content into context. It's not only content, but putting the content into context through experience. So with that said, I look forward to meeting you, to connecting with you. We've been doing a lot of Zooms the last couple of months, but seeing you live in person, love to give you a big hug. And thank you all. Have a great day, great evening, and looking forward to seeing you in Hong Kong and in Salt Lake City. Thank you. Signing off. Thank you for a back-end admin for the team back there, Peter. Appreciate everyone and looking forward to seeing you all soon. Thank you.